Today is June 22nd. The rundown. Dan, what's up? That shirt. Why?
Oh, it's my Dave. It's my Dave. Did you press record shirt? Did you press record?
Oh, yeah, I did. It took a while to get the thing going. Crowds Line. This is brought to you by the Crowds Line. Everyone knows you can just bet on sports, bet on games, pick the scores, whatever you want to do. They give free money to the Stoolies. I think the next contest, $250 to the winner. All the links, all the information below. Shout out to Lewis for always letting us know exactly what we're pitching. $250, I believe it is. To be honest, I don't know what game's next because they have been sending emails where it's like, oh, game 6 of the NBA Finals is next. Nah, nobody really told us anything. So just read.
I think the Cavs are going to win that one by a lot.
Yeah, so just read what's below, and we'll go from there. All right, let's get into the rundown. There's the parade. There's also Delhi playing beer pong with Richard Jefferson. Let me say this again. I don't hate the people of Cleveland. I don't hate them. They're like good. They won something. Ordinarily, I'm happy for cities like that. Like if Detroit, Buffalo, I don't hate those people. LeBron makes me hate them. It looks like they're good guys. I mean, it looks like they're fucking good guys. So I'm a little bit torn up on it. Big Cat, what do you got on your boy Delhi here?
I don't even understand. The roller coaster with no teammates was a little weird. Now he's playing beer pong with PBR. I feel like if you won a championship and you're a millionaire, you probably are choosing something other than PBR, but that's kind of how Delhi rolls. He hasn't shed the common man thing. Also, shocker, Richard Jefferson's voice always like stuns me whenever he talks.
KFC. By the way, I don't know how Richard Jefferson, aside from nothing, is still in the league. The guy won a championship, I think, at Arizona in the late 70s.
Yeah, I think they lost that one, but yeah, he's like 40.
40. He's like 100. KFC.
All of this pales in comparison to J.R. Smith. The dude was in his game shorts. He was wearing his uniform with no shirt. Hasn't had a shirt on since they won the title. He's completely hijacked this whole thing. Nobody cares about LeBron. Behind JR and Dellavedova, LeBron's like third on the list of people you want to see at this parade right now. It's basically everybody else's show, and J.R. Smith is the king of all of it.
The best with JR, though, hasn't come yet, because what's going to happen here is the parade's going to happen. Then everyone else is going to, go to sleep because they've probably been up and drinking for 3 days straight. And JR is going to be at a bar tomorrow, like some shithole bar in Cleveland at noon with his shirt off and his shorts still on. He's going to kind of wake up and be like, where the fuck am I right now? That's going to be the best moment.
He needs to keep this going. I mean, this is it. This is it for him. This is the pinnacle for him. I would ride this as long as I possibly could.
How many chicks do you think he's banged so far?
20. How many days has it been? I would say like 18 would be the number.
He may be rotating them like in and out of bathrooms.
The question is how many... Does he have any more kids coming from this little championship?
Totally.
Championship babies. How many?
Realistically, I'd say 3 kids are coming out of this.
I'd say 5.
I wouldn't have a problem with that. I could set it at 5.
5.5 would be like my total.
Yeah.
What do you name? You got to name them something themed to the championship, right?
Yeah, like Trofer.
That's how you think on your feet, Davey.
JJ Watt. So JJ Watt got in a fight with Mike Florio, who I feel like Mike Florio sort of works for Barstool because PFD commenter works for Barstool. So it's sort of like all incestual one thing. So JJ Watt posted a picture of way too tight of a shirt. And he's like, something complaining like the shirt's a little bit too tight. Why is it? Don't pay attention to me. Was that what he said in the tweet?
No, he didn't say it. He said kit, which is
the gayest term. The gayest term.
Kit is a bit snug, but ready if called upon.
And then
Florio dropped the hammer on him and was like, no one look. Hold on, I got to pull it up. This is usually the host's thing, but.
Yeah, I know. I've been running around.
Oh, yeah. Do it now, Dave. Yeah, now.
This is usually what the host does, but yeah, hold on. 1 sec. I got it. It's
coming. You blogged it, Dan.
Yeah, I know, but the host usually introduces the topic.
Oh, we're going to just...
He says, Mike Florio says, why does everyone always want to talk about me? I'm just minding my own business and seeking no attention at all. And so JJ got mad about that, and he replied, "You do know how Twitter works, right? If you don't want to see it, stay off my page. Take your saltiness elsewhere." Stay off my page. Stay off my page.
Body bag. All he wants is attention, and Florio literally put him in a body bag.
Yeah, and the stay off my page is like basically showing the world how upset you are. It's fucking Twitter. Like, you can't stay. And Florio responded like, I don't follow you. Someone retweeted into my timeline.
That's the thing with celebrities too. It's like if I don't follow you, I'm still going to see your bullshit. It's all going to be on the blogs. It's all going to be retweeted. So it's not that I'm like seeking you out. It's that you constantly are in the internet because you won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's kind of like when he did. It's similar to, obviously we already know Watt, but when Watt wishes his like 97-year-old grandmother happy birthday on Twitter, like she's on fucking Twitter, like everyone mind their own business. Fuck you, JJ. So I'm on Team Florio here. But by the way, Florio, I think, and my boy McShay don't like each other. So it's a little bit of a conflict of interest. I'm pretty sure those two guys hate each other.
Couple things with Florio. Florio, he used to be afraid of planes. I don't know. You can't really trust guys who are afraid of planes. Just so
listen, I don't love planes, but I'm not afraid.
But, like, afraid of them? Like, you change your whole life because you can't get on a plane? That's a little weird to me. And he's in trouble right now because he now knows that people hate him, which he didn't know like a year ago, but he still can't do anything about it because he's not funny enough or self-aware enough to do something.
Yes, he can. He can do something about it. He can go on Pardon My Take. This
True. It's so
goes away if he just goes on your show. Yeah. People said it about Joe Buck. They were like, I used to hate him, now I love him. I mean, that is what your show does to people. It would be over like that. It would be easy.
Yeah. I'll come out looking like a dumb idiot, and you'll come out looking cool. It's pretty fucking simple.
It's the Barstool effect. And by the way, a side note, speaking of not liking planes, I do like, I don't consider myself a racist person, but like if I see somebody wearing like a turban, like, oh, this person's going to blow up the plane, that's just how my brain works. It's not right, but I'm just being honest. I also have a tip for all the Muslims out there. It's a tough time to be a Muslim, and there's a lot of them rolling around New York. Here's the thing. If you're like in the full Muslim garb and I'm walking my dog outside, you should 1,000% laugh. Like, oh, she's cute. Like a group of them walked by me and they didn't smile at Stella. I was like, show some respect for the image game here. Like people can say whatever they want. There's stink eyes going on because of all the shit. If you you should be smile. Oh, what a cute dog. You walk by stone faced. I'm like maybe calling NYPD, being like, I just saw some people walk by that didn't smile at my little cute little dog. We may want to keep an eye on them.
I don't think I'd smile at your dog, but I agree with you in principle. But your dog's got to be a little cuter for you to be demanding smiles at.
Dan, I'm not saying you have to. You're a miserable fuck. You're just a fat guy, so I get that. But like I'm saying, if you're wearing if you're full Muslim garb, which I have no problem about, it has a stigma right now, whether you want to admit it or not. So smile, do everything. You should be like helping old ladies across the street. You see a dog, it's like just be friendly. Right. Be like, hey, we're friendly people.
You're right, but my point is, your dog is not demanding smiles worthy.
Dan, you know what you are? You're just a stink face. Let's go on to summer goals. This bro got snapped. I love his summer goals. It's have sex, number one. Get a little head. I thought those should be reversed. I think you go head, then sex.
Agreed.
Just get a little bit bigger. Hang out with the cousins and chill. And then there was one ineligible
one. Make a mixtape. Make a mixtape.
There you go. There's the things. By the way, people want to laugh. That's a hell of a fucking summer. That's like a hell of a fucking summer. What do you got, Big Cat?
It's a hell of a summer, and it's great goals because those are all somewhat attainable. That's how you set goals, people. You don't want to don't tell me you want to be president or go to the moon. You want to get kind of big. That's that's maybe 20 push-ups a day, maybe. Yep. And the sex thing, I don't know how old this kid is, but good for you, man. Go out and get it. You set the goal. You believe it. You achieve it.
If you look at the list too, there's some checked off, and it's make a playlist, hang with the cousins and chill. It's all the easy attainable ones, which is another good tip. You make your list and you check off the easy ones. You feel like you're accomplishing something. Next thing you know, getting some head really isn't that. It doesn't seem that hard. It's like, hey, I made a mixtape. I chill with my cousins. I'm going to get some head next. It's how you build confidence.
I don't know what the idea is, okay? I don't have it. And people are going to go, oh, you can do this idea. You can do it on Pandora. You can do it on Spotify. No. There's got to be a retro company that makes like old school like mixes that you can send a girl and like put the little tape on it, like mixes are something that technology kind of got rid of.
Yeah,
but they have to come back.
We were CD guys, but we were right on the cusp. We're like we have like you're the mix, we're the CD, but the same feel. You got to make us.
And it was
put a fucking CD, 15 tracks down.
You give like a girl like a physical like, yo, I made this mixtape for you.
Yeah.
That's like real shit.
And it was relatively easy to do. Like I don't know, there's no replacement for that right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
We all can make a CD or a tape, and then you have some game. You have a tactic. I don't know what kids do now.
You remember you get
or you can get some head without a mixtape. How are you gonna do it?
Like you send them your Spotify list. That's lame.
No, that's so lame. That's so lame. That's no effort. You get the old CD, you get the blank CDs, and on the inside cover you'd write out the track list.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you'd even write it on the CD if you want to get
real. That's what. I haven't figured out what that concept is to like work now. It's like when people wear retro clothes. If somebody masters like how to actually do that, that's a million, because that it's like that old Mellencamp song. It's like when holding hands is holding hands. A mixtape is like third base.
I got a feeling, Dave, that when I'm moving to Brooklyn in like a month and a half, I got a feeling there's some hipster who does this and charges like $300 per tape. I'll find him for you. I'll figure out what his tricks are, then we'll undercut him.
In Brooklyn, it's probably make like a vinyl. It's probably like a
right.
And by the way, the fact that you guys like were still like, oh yeah, mix. It's a real idea. The mixtape, like bringing back the mixtape, is real. Commercial break. Okay, we back the Brazil Olympics. So, did you guys talk about this at all yesterday? So we had the person getting shot. So we'll go quick. But now a leopard got loose. That was part of the fucking part of the parade, and they had to shoot it because it was trying to eat like people. You got Zico, people not going. Anyone who says they want the Olympics moved, they're not in on it, you're a fool. This is great. This is great for business. The more mayhem. The Olympics aren't about sports. It's about pageantry and potentially danger. So I love it. I don't know if that's what you guys said yesterday, KFC.
Well, we were talking more from the point of view of being an athlete. If I was an athlete, I'm not fucking going to this. It's just not worth the risk at all. If you're, we said if you're like a basketball player, if you're track and field like nobody, you got to go. Yeah. If you're a superstar worth millions and there's Zika and leopards and fucking people shooting you, I'm out. But yes, from our point of view, I want people dead. I want buildings collapsing. I want disease widespread. I need it all. But I do think we're going to live to regret this, though, because I feel like Zika is going to like take over the planet.
Oh, my God. Not enough. Listen. These diseases,
come on,
Kevin.
That's a father talking. That's a father talking.
E. coli, bird flu, swine flu.
Dude,
these
Zika
things
just
don't
makes
exist.
your head small anyway.
Nobody has fucking Zika.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, I think the fact that the human race is going to all compile into one place that's dirty and diseased and then spread back out, that's how like movies start. That's how like World War Z starts.
You know what? If these diseases were real, I would have caught them all. Because I catch everything. I haven't caught one of these fucking motherfuckers. They're not real. Big Cat, you got anything on this?
Yeah, this is. We've had a segment on Pardon My Take, the Olympic updates, and this is you're exactly right, Dave. The point of the Olympics, before the Olympics, you can't be like running ads for no-name athletes. The way you get the buzz for the Olympics is people got to die. There's got to be terrorist threats. There's got to be bad water supply. Then the Olympics start, and it all just goes away. You don't hear anything about it. Remember Sochi?
Yeah,
Sochi didn't have any of the roads built.
Yeah.
There was fucking, wolves everywhere and bullshit, and they killed all those dogs. People forget about the dogs they killed in Sochi.
And didn't Rio have the fucking World Cup?
Yeah.
So I mean, grow up, everybody. This is just
we talk about the condoms too. How there's like 200,000 condoms delivered. That's always in the news.
Yeah. This is just great theater. We have this may have been in Brazil anyways. This girl like sexy dancing, two kind of weirdos trying to dance with her. This girl, by the way, like, no, I'm not going to dance with you, but I'm going to keep dancing sexy and make you keep trying to dance with me. Either shut up or start doing the fucking lambada with somebody. I mean, you can't just go front row, shake that ass, strut that ass, and be like, oh, I'm not going to lambada with you. Like, that's fucking dog shit. Now, as far as the guy who got knocked out, I don't know what happened. That was a third party who just came out of the clouds. I can't believe she stopped dancing after that. I thought she'd just be like, okay, keep dancing. So I think this is all about the girl. You can't dance like that by yourself in the front in some third world country. And again, not have the lambada break out. Kevin, what do you got?
The problem here with this chick is she thinks she's the belle of the ball with these fucking mutants all over her. You know what I mean? You got the old dude and that guy who was like half retarded were the ones all over you. You're not like you're not some sex bomb when that's the kind of company you're attracting. The dude in the green who tries to dance sexy back with her, atrocious idea. Absolutely terrible idea. If you're dancing with a chick like that, you sit back and let her do her thing and grind her ass up on you. You don't try to dance sexy back. And the third thing, I mean, that old dude pulling in, like making a call to the bullpen for that guy to knock him out. That's bullshit. You want to go toe to toe with some guy and cut in and fight over a chick, you got to do your own. You got to throw your own punches.
Big Cat?
Didn't Spags agree with the green guy, the half retarded guy you were talking about? Because the old guy was in the right. The green guy intercepted a hand. She went out and reached for his hand, the old guy's hand, and he went and like cut it off. You deserve to get sucker punched for that. I also want to know what the fuck that guy's hiding on his head. Because did you see he got like knocked out? First instinct was to get his hat back on.
That was a gas move.
That's a Paul Golzinski special.
That's a gas move.
That is a Gaz. Gaz can't go like 2 seconds without a hat on his head.
No, I've seen him basically punch a girl, like a perfect 10, who's like, "Can I wear your hat?" at like a blackout tour, and he just was like, "Pow."
The best
I will say, Kevin, I disagree totally. Like Brazilian guys and like Euro guys, they fucking dance. Like they're not white boys like us who let girls dance on. They dance.
If you can dance, did you see him try to dance?
No, but they all think they can dance. That's a cultural thing, whether he can or can't. That wasn't like if I was doing that, I wouldn't hate it. Last one, I'm a Trump guy. This roid rage Trump guy, not the best look.
Fuck out of here! Motherfucker! Our country! Proud fucking American! Made in USA, bitch! Made in fucking USA!
Not what the Trump camp's trying to get. He's supposedly going broke. We got a guy all tatted up, absolutely going berserk, screaming, yelling. Trump, you got to get rid of these guys. You're making the civil, intelligent people like myself look kind of bad. I mean, I'm a Fox News correspondent. I can't have the Trump guys being this guy.
Yeah, the civil, intelligent Fox News correspondent, those go well together. Trump, the only thing I'll say about Trump, though, is don't you think he'd go over the top? I feel like Trump would be like, this guy is on my campaign now. Because whenever we think he should zig, he zags. Whenever we think he's gone too far, he goes further.
This guy's on my campaign, and that Mexican guy, he's my burrito cook.
Imagine if Trump just had this guy shirtless, like just standing next to him now.
Just flexing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine if Trump, every time he finished his speech, he just kicked it to that guy and he would go, "Made in America, bitch." I mean, that's it right there. There's your slogan. Change it up. Forget about "Make America Great Again."
We got anything for the rundown post show?
Oh, are you gonna accept Nate Dogg's offer?
Yeah, I'll play Nate. We got to get the flu tag thing. I told you, like, let's do it the flu tog. We had a bunch of MIT nerds bail. They're supposed to build the flu tog. So right
we
now,
need someone. Yeah,
we need. It's not the easiest thing to build, so I got to get on that. Because if we have no ship, I'll still do the Nate thing. The fact that I know Nate thinks he's like good at poker and whatnot. That's fine. Maybe he is. I will wrap that poor pea brain into the biggest pretzel it's ever been wrapped into. Like, I don't think he gets this shit up here. You can't teach that shit. That's like diabolical shit.
He is ultra confident.
He's ultra confident, but wait, but there was a little moment. Do you remember that, Kevin, yesterday when he said, even if I lose, I know, like, we could ask poker professionals and they'll say I played better. And we're like, no, Nate, you can't do that. That's how the crack starts to get bigger and bigger.
He also threw out
dive in that crack.
Have you guys ever seen Inner Space?
Interspace? No.
Inner Space. It's like the guy goes into the brain of the other person. He's like in the body in like a little spaceship. He's rolling. He's like, it's a pretty famous movie, Inner Space. I want to say it's like Dennis Quaid. That will be me in Nate's body. Like, Nate won't even understand why he's making decisions. It's just because I'll be like the wizard in his brain, just pulling levers. I know I'll beat him because I'm smarter than he is. Period.
He also threw out the disclaimer of like, well, you know, he could like catch some cards and those are the breaks. I'm like, nah, I can't have that either. I told him flat out, if he loses, I'm going to kill him. So there's some added
we'll-
bonus.
We'll put this together. I actually got a proposal. It's expensive, but if we can sell advertising, it's like 20 grand or something to do a full live poker table so people can see the cards in real time and all that shit, which would be awesome.
We were saying that I'm gonna I'm already nervous about dealing if I'm gonna deal. Like I'm nervous because I know I'm gonna fuck up. It's just, will I fuck up to the point where the whole thing is moot?
Right.
If you fuck up and in Dave's favor, I'll have to kill you too.
Oh, I'll have to kill myself. We'll put the Japanese sword right next to the seat, and if I fuck up and Dave somehow wins, I'll kill myself right on spot.
All right. That's the rundown.
So if we can really set it up where we can watch the cards and everything, don't rush it with the Flutog. Like, do it right, because that will be unbelievable.
Yeah, we should sell pay-per-view for that.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to you.